Actually, that guy hit me up several years later and tried to sell it back to me for a couple $1,000s. I'm like, that's okay.
That's when you know you made it. When the guy's like, oh wait, I can make some money off this. Peace. It's Conshus. It's day 4 of A3C. I can't believe it. It's been kind of quickly happening, but I am feeling it. I'm tired. So yeah, but we got a really special guest. We've got Signif out of Milwaukee.
Yes.
Now, real quick, tell me a little bit about Milwaukee. Were you born and raised in Milwaukee?
Yes, I was actually born and raised in Milwaukee. I spent summers in Mississippi, where my dad and my grandma's from. But yeah, I'm born in Milwaukee. It's a small city. It's segregated. You know, it's pretty much black and white. Yeah. You don't want to go too far into certain counties. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
and then you would spend time in Mississippi. That's kind of like, wow.
I kind of, appreciated more that I'm gotten older, the South. Even like just on the way driving there, because it's like a 12-hour drive and we always drive. I'm like, why does it take so long to get through Illinois? And then once we get to Memphis, I'm like, this seems chill. The radio stations are always bumping in Memphis. But then when we got there, it's cool for a day or two. But after like a week, I was sick. I'm a city girl. And literally my grandma's house is on stilts. So it's like all kind of animals and stuff under the house. You come outside, a pit bull just come from under. Like, where did this dog come from? I didn't even see this dog. I've been here for 4 days. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So I'm a Midwest girl, a Southern girl. I've been on the East Coast for like a grip now. Since the 07. So it's like, But Milwaukee, it's home though.
So how you think that has like influenced, like just being all over the place? I'm sure it has some sort of influence on you.
Yeah, because I've been in many different environments. So it's like I never get culture shock. You know what I mean? It's just seeing so much in different things in different situations and seeing how it is on, different coasts and, different places. So I think it's good. You need that diversity.
Exactly. If you want to try and like reach as many people as possible, you got to kind of know what it is in their area.
Exactly. Exactly.
Nice. So now, okay, so then you talked about you moved to New York in 07?
07, the end of 07.
Now, why?
I
mean, it's Milwaukee. Milwaukee, it's a metropolis.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. I was back and forth for the last couple of years to New York. And I had some good situations and, had office meetings with, the industry people, the record execs. And this off of my demo, off of what we were putting together. And I'm like, well, if we can do all this and make these connects from Milwaukee, why don't we just move here? Just give it a go. It kind of went on like an experiment because I had one friend that lived there from Milwaukee. So he's like, yeah, you can crash. Stay as long as you want. Yeah. That's all I needed.
Like, oh, you have no idea what you just did.
I'm like, I'm gone, I packed a big luggage, and, my backpack, and I was going. Everybody was like, what are you doing? So even when I got to New York and people like, you're not from here, you don't have no family, you just moved here. What are you doing? So, but it was like the best decision, I made, and I don't regret it at all.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice. I mean, yes, you've been there like 7 years now.
Yeah, it's going on 7 years. Time moves.
So now, do you think, how long to get to where you are in 7 years in New York, how long do you think that would have taken in Milwaukee?
A lot of traveling. That's kind of, New York is definitely a cheat code, just because you can just go out to a venue and you can shake somebody's hand you thought you would never meet. You know what I mean? So long as you're out there and active, I hit a couple bumps in the road, but like I don't even think a lot of the stuff that I have achieved, it would have taken place in Milwaukee, because even just being here, like one of the songs that helped me travel, like I was at an open mic and I happened to stand behind this guy, who passed me his CD, and it was like, well, let's change it. You know what I mean? And he hooked me up with a producer. It's this song got called Lovely Imperfections. Okay. I had to be in New York to make that record. And that's one of the records that helped, my name spread across. Nice. So it's like certain situations like that. You know what I mean? So. Yeah,
I think if you're really serious, you want to be in a place where those things can't happen.
Yeah.
Because there's only so much that you can actually do from your own home base.
Yeah.
Nice. So, okay, so we got Friction.
Yes.
It just came out.
I got the joints.
Nice. So I'll put it right here. This right here. Yeah, word up. So now, friction. Was there a lot of friction in, you know what I mean, like making this happen? Because how many projects you had before? Because you're seasoned at putting out projects.
Some people say 9. I say like 4 because like I don't count the EPs. I didn't count the demos, but some people count that because they still have records on there that they mess with.
Yeah. So
out of whole records, I say it's about like 4th, 5th record.
So what kind of friction will you run into though?
Man, that's just everyday life. Like the journey with being an MC, with being an artist, it's combined to everything. For me being a woman, you know, a black woman, for me being a female MC. So it's like my life as an artist and even my life outside the artistry.
Yeah.
You know.
That's Chris. He's also part of the crew.
Oh, okay.
He's a professional interrupter.
Hey, I'm just coming to tell you that he's here.
Okay, cool. Go get out.
All right.
Word up. So yeah, so go ahead again. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like it's a lot of friction,
Yeah.
a lot of chaos. You know, I run into a lot of situations. You know that I try to avoid. You know, because I'm a drama-free person, but it's like, why do I keep running into these certain situations?
Yeah, I mean, it's New York though. I mean, there's opportunity, but then like, there's also drama.
There's drama. So as an artist, and I'm thinking even on like what I had to deal with working like in corporations. You know what I mean? So it's like I face a lot just because I'm a black woman. So that's what the friction comes with.
Okay.
So it's tied into everything: the artistry, the personal relationships. The working world, all that stuff is included in there. So that is what the title represents. That's what friction means.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice. And then I just wanted to ask, the gift part, what is that?
Actually, Signif the gift. It's an ad-lib I used to say on all my records. At the beginning, I was like, Signif the gift. And when it went to designing my website and coming up with a name, Signif.com was taken. Actually, that guy hit me up several years later and tried to sell it back to me for a couple $1,000. I'm like, that's okay.
That's when you know you made it. When the guy's like, oh wait, I can make some money off this.
People buy up all the domains and then try to sell them back. So then I was like, this is when I put my website out, this is when like Diddy first joined Twitter. Everybody, and he was like, I am Diddy, and everybody's like, I am. I was like, maybe I am Signif. I'm like, nah, everybody's doing that.
Yeah.
So like, what should I do? And I'm like, Signif the gift. That just popped in my head, but I used to scream that on every record. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why were you screaming on the record?
That was just like my thing, like the How I Open Records. That was just my tag.
Nice.
At the beginning, many years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And so, what are the plans for the project? Like, we're gonna go on some tours?
Yeah, that's the thing. I was supposed to go back overseas this summer.
Yeah.
I didn't go because the album wasn't ready.
Okay.
And I was not going over there again without no merch. Yeah, that was one of the big mistakes I made. So, I want to go overseas at the end of the year. They saying I should stay in the States and do more shows and then go, next year. So we're working on that now. Okay. So hopefully it'll be a friction tour.
Yeah. Now tell me about touring overseas and the mistakes you learned.
I took that's one of the things why I wanted to do the press up because I did take the drop cards. So it's like a digital CD, And
it weighs a lot less.
It weighs a lot less, so it seemed like genius. This is genius.
Yeah.
And people, did buy them, but they wanted merch, and that's why I'm like, tangible. You know what I mean? People want something they can feel, they can have, especially if they at your show and they rocking with you. They're like, what do you? I'm like, oh my god, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, it's like epiphany. So that came into play too with the press up of the album. Okay. You know what I mean? I wanted to have something of quality, something tangible to give people, for them to remember. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
So where'd you tour overseas?
I spent time in France.
Oh, okay.
So I went to like 5 different cities there.
Nice.
I was invited to Belgium.
Okay.
But the time, and they wanted me to do the show like the day I was flying in.
Okay, so now, because I know a lot of people want to tour overseas. Yeah. But I don't know if they're scared or something like.
Well, you have to wait for the people, because before I went over there, promoters were hitting me up like, yeah, we want you to perform here, but if you're touring here, let us know. Yeah. So it wasn't, they weren't laying money on the table. I'm like, so you want me to buy my ticket and go? I mean, some people still take that chance. That's good if you have venues. Yeah. So I just kind of waited until like the right person came along with the right, we'll fly you out here, we'll pay you for this venue. And when that happened, I hit up the other promoters. I'm coming. So that's what kind of how that happened. All right. Yeah. So it's like when they hit you up and maybe they can't fly you out, just save that.
Keep that contact.
What I mean? So when that time comes, then you just hit up all the people. Yeah.
You definitely want to hit them up, the same people with tracks. Yeah. So they can start building up the buzz. Out there, because that's the most important thing, is trying to get people to come out. That's dope. So how many times have you been overseas?
That was actually my first time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Last summer.
That is awesome.
Yeah, 2013. And then I was supposed to play at the Narvalo Fest, the weekend of July 4th.
What?
It's called the Narvalo Fest.
Oh, okay. What is that celebrating? They
Um,
always have random.
That's celebrate actually like French hip hop.
Really?
Yeah, it's a crazy
That's
festival.
dope.
So I didn't go. It's like I can't go. You know, it's not the timing's not right.
But now, to keep the name kind of going, do you like collaborate with acts over there? Or?
I did because one of the producers on there, he is a DJ Enigma, and I did a record for him for his compilation. He works with like all the artists that go over there because I know he had some records with not Pharrell Monch. Who did he have records with? I can't think right now. So yeah, I would collab with him.
Okay.
You know, he did a joint on my album. I did something for his album.
Nice.
Yeah, so that and yeah, it's a few artists over there. I just did a record with Punk, and she's a female MC over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really all about just kind of like connections.
Yeah.
And building a community.
Oh yeah, Eldrick's on there too. He's a singer, French singer. He's on You're Beautiful.
Okay. Didn't you just have like a video or something of that, right? Or...
No, not yet. I put that out there though. I think I put the song out before I put the album out as more like a single.
Okay, 'cause I thought I saw something. Oh, it was a sound. You just had a picture.
Oh yeah.
Because you know how SoundCloud now is like those huge pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was the video.
You know,
okay.
it's the artwork for the the song.
Nice. Yeah. So tonight performing.
Performing tonight.
So what can people kind of expect when they see Signif rocking live?
You can expect energy.
Nice.
You can expect lyrical stamina.
Nice. Nice.
You know, you can expect a good time. It's gonna be a good show. You know, Pharrell Monch and EMC are headlining.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, actually one of the EMCs is next door.
Oh, cool.
You know
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go
days.
dap them up. I just rocked with them too in Milwaukee this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's dope. So you're still making the trip back and forth to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your roots.
You have to. You got a few times a year I'm out there, you know. So definitely family's still all out there.
And hopefully, I mean, you're like the inspiration. Like, hey, you can go to New York. You can make it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Exactly.
That's dope. All right, cool. So yeah, I don't want to keep you, but thank you. You know what I'm saying? Very much.
No doubt.
And then let me get the picture again real quick for everybody. Yeah. So out now, and then signifthegift.com.
Yes.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's where they can get it.
Yes.
Or if they want digital, because kids.
You know,
nowadays,
you can get the digital. Digital is available too.
So on you have a Bandcamp though too, right?
It's on Bandcamp. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. Wherever you stream your music from, it's everywhere.
Nice. So how do you feel about like Bandcamp? I mean,
I like it.
Yeah, it's kind of a fresh
it gives
platform, right?
It's good for indie artists, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Set up your merch store. You can just do whatever.
You can sell physical stuff. You can do.
You have 100% control. It's awesome.
And you get the names of the people that buy your album.
They set the email list up. You should already have your mailing list for people that want to stay in contact with you. But like everybody that buys,
you got their contact.
You have their contact information.
And like where they are, so you can be routing tours and things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always tell people like iTunes and all of those are cool.
Yeah.
But the Bandcamp is if you're really trying to build something.
Yeah.
You get the information.
And it gives you everything like this.
Stats.
iTunes don't give you the stats
Nothing.
and stuff like that. They give you everything. You know where the plays is coming from, what sites is bringing in the hits and everything. So it's a good source. If you're an indie artist, you should definitely use it.
All right, cool. So, Signif, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Continued success with everything. And then definitely, like I said, we're going to get you on the radio show.
Yes.
And do a more in-depth thing. You know what I'm saying? Get all in your business.
Cool.
All
I'm
right?
with it. I'm with it.
Thank you very much.
Cool. You want this?
Who else did you drag with you?
Well,
from
this
the
is
Milltown
interesting. This is an interesting one because
to the A-Town.
She traveled independently.
Okay.
Because she's from Milwaukee.
That's all good.
But currently living in New York.
That's all good.
And then rocking internationally.
That's even better.
So I'm not sure where the fuck she came from.
She came from anywhere.
But I'm gonna just bring her up. She can explain that.
Is she repping the Milltown?
Milltown, hell yeah. Your
That's
next act, make some motherfucking noise for Signif.
Make some noise,
y'all. Oh my God, it's bigger than hip, hop, it's bigger than hip.
Yo, I'ma need y'all to move closer.
One thing
Where's
about
the
music,
love?
when it hit you feel
Where's
no
the
pain.
love?
White folks said controls your brain, I know better than that. That's game, and be ready for that. Two soldiers head of the pack. Matter of fact, who got the and where my army at?
Right.
Rather attack and not react.
Let's
Back
get
to
it.
beats,
Oh yeah.
Thank you. And now, the star of the show.
Hey. Check. Welcome to the show. It's been a long time coming. Funky drama. Home of the Bucks in the brew. Home of the Bucks in the brew. Where I'm from, home of the Bucks in the brew. Home of the Bucks in the brew. We in here. Home of the Bucks in the brew. Home of the Bucks in the brew. We in here. Yeah, Milwaukee to Atlanta. Make some noise. Drop that. Put your hands in the air if you like jazz music. It's not enough jazz lovers. Yes.
Part 2. Late night jazz.
Yeah. We get here, but not really. Radio right here got the beat here. It's silly. Most of these dudes are so iffy. Most of these chicks are so iffy. I don't discriminate. Nah, stay on my toes like Tippy. Know you're all missing like Jiffy. I will always love you. My bodyguard is tough like quarter blue. I don't eat it though, but watch me make it do what it do. I'm a beast, I feast if I need to. Survival of the fittest while I'm on my calisthenics. While you trying to be creative with your Instagram pictures. Catch me on Flickr. Catch me in Venice playing tennis with a dentist named Clarky the Guards. No opportunists. Make my own way like an underground slave. North Star took a fall. Now watch me regulate. I'm still talking to Ellison. Hands in the air, let me see them no exception. But maybe if they paralyzed, then I just had to blink your eyes. I hope that line didn't go too far. Not really concerned with being a rap star. This one was just for the backyard. So welcome to the barbecue. Apache Cafe, make some noise.
Presentation. This is nocturnal music.
I'm on a plane now while you're listening. Shine so bright, we stay glistening. That's probably just my shea butter. All natural in the mother. Black soap, black flow, black soap, black glow. Black flow, black thoughts you ain't know. Just ask before you put your hands in my fro. That's a no-no, kicking the door like the popo. Style stay exhausted like the speakers when they amp blow. Poppin' willies on my low pro. Down your block to take master socks. Banging chub rock, made a little bit on stocks. Now they ready to invest. I channel style and finesse. These I'm trying to jest. Yeah, and that's his name, Pacific. I'm on the other side of the Pacific. Check, I ain't worried about it. I'm still talking Duke Ellison. Hands in the air, let me see them, no exception. But maybe if they paralyzed, then I just had to blink your eyes. I hope that line ain't go too far. Not really concerned with being a rap star. This one was drinks for the backyard. So welcome to the barbecue. Okay, this is where the jazz comes in at.
Presentation.
Yeah.
This is nocturnal music.
It goes King Oliver, Art Blakey. Just swinging the blues like Count Basie. We keep it rolling the St. Thomas with Sonny Rollins. Still talking that jazz if you ain't knowing. 2 fingers in the air for all they combing. They crave for the jelly roll, Mr. Morton. The evolution is what we exploring, whether the joys of spring or those autumn leaves that slip brown to Bill Evans to make you sing. Turn up that Haitian white song for Mr. Meekins. It's all jazz from Gil Evans to Gil Harris. Ain't misbehaving, jamming that fat. Wallace, Buck, Cloud, Wayne Shorter, Coleman Hawkins, Art Tatum, Billy Goodman, John McLaughlin. A great amongst the greats, Lester Young, a Stan Getz. The music we'll never forget. I'm still talking Duke Ellison. Hands in the air, let me see them go exception. But baby, if they paralyzed, then I just had to blink your eyes. Line ain't go so far. Not really concerned with being a rap star. This poetry for the backyard. So welcome to the barbecue. I'm rolling. Yeah. I'm rolling like afternoon jazz. Why they steady talking all that jazz? Mellowed out by the sound of it. Straight cooling like I just blew a bag of that.
Jazz.
I'm rolling like afternoon
jazz.
Why they steady talking all that?
Jazz.
Mellowed out by the sound of it.
Jazz.
Straight cooling like I just blew a bag of that.
Jazz.
I'm talking Duke Ellington, Ella Fitzgerald, or some kind of blue. Miles Davis, what it do? Or like Billie Holiday, what my mama used to say. God bless the child that's got his own, that's a good day. I'm talking Coltrane, even Kenny G, plus that Nina Simone, so I know you feel me. In a sentimental mood, or I put a spell on you, I let my songbird fly. I hope it's touching the sky. What a wonderful world. Mr. Armstrong was right. I'm trying to mellow out tonight to something a little smooth. I'm taking a look back. I'm noting my grassroots. I'm talking Gillespie, Herbie Hancock on the Cantaloupe Islands where I drift nonstop. Thelonious Monk, Sarah Vaughan, Charlie Parker. That's just friends in the summertime. Straight no chaser. You can jam to it now while you think about it later. I'm rolling like afternoon.
Jazz.
Why they steady talking all that?
Jazz.
Mellowed out by the sound of it.
Jazz.
Straight cooling like I just blew a bag of that.
Jazz.
I'm rolling like afternoon.
Jazz.
Why they steady talking all that?
Jazz.
Mellowed out by the sound of it.
Jazz.
Straight cooling like I just blew a bag of that. Yeah. Say go Signif, go Signif, go. Go, go. Say go Signif, go Signif, go. Say go Signif, go Signif, go. A marksman with the art, I call it spark. Nothing new about this, been gifted from the start. For the flakers, I do rebuke you. Like this water bottle, I see right through you, you plastic. No need to get drastic. Backflips all up on the track like gymnastics. I'm holding my Franciscans like I was Catholic. Do it for the masses, ordinary people. Cause when I'm on my literature, I'm high up on my steeple. React quick, no need for borderline tactics. Precise execution, so I spit it so rapid. Flow is my addiction, zoned off the habit. Addict, while my right brain starts fasting. Don't feel a messenger, Lucy sent me to grasp it. Biochemistry is why it sounded so crafted. Love that times two when I'm about to get my master's. Bastards, I split you like roaches. Yeah, I'm really over you, so you're just a poster. Doormat, whatever, I think clever. Light years away and I'm still getting better. Synopsis is obvious, I pop hits and rock this like I'm the best, you can't stop this. But maybe a bullet can. By then I'll be saved by my wonderful Superman. I got a wonderful super plan to get rich and build plenty homes on my pot slam. And until then, hustle like I can't even see it. Feeling like a loser even though I college degreed. Still feeling undefeated when it comes to the reason. Ball you up like fetus if you mess with my genius. The gospel, call me the new apostle. My logic is epic, call me Aristotle. I read vicious when I rock my true religion. And I give it to you dudes in all type of positions. Not the sutra, don't rock the sutra. Finish from the heart and aim for your computer. I hope you catch it. Beautiful footprints and the jet is getting hectic. Spitting so eclectic, so well intercepted. A change is upon us, so go ahead and order. Already mentioned I'm a scholar, but I'm feeling in my lungs. It's the fluid with every other movement. I submerge to it. Research is that every written has a purpose to hear it, but it's listening. So like good role models, so I'm stepping in, breaking vertebrae for they specimen. It's spit to I'm messing it. Hey, yeah. Say go Signif, go Signif, go. Say go Signif, go Signif, go. Say go Signif, go Signif, go. Next week I'll be in LA. Next month I'll be in France. It's funny, music done took me far when most of give a damn. Or barely gave me the chance, but I stuck to the plan. By staying totally grounded, my surroundings more advanced. Like degrees from Harvard, wild boys or the dance with a notable scholar. You hanging with them pigs like Charlotte. Your weapon lies and deceit. Dodge it. Rooted like Bimbo was what I call with novice. I don't deal with politics, but understand economics. So what's up with them profits? Private sector alliance, I'm lying, but that don't mean we not flying out the country to be more comfy like Humphrey. Bogart if you want and get stampeded on like bullfighters. The flows tighter than your jeans, I must have seen. They got their fingers crossed that I don't step up on the scene, but I'm already on, you just don't know what that means. Sucker rappers, sucker producers too, you feel some type of way, I'm probably talking about you. My chakra's on point, cause I'm filled with truth. I can rip it all night, tear it up in a booth. I can flip it many ways, just as long as I recoup. Don't care about your group, I can get there on the train. My train of thought is insane. Crazy individual, working so hard, I need more than these residuals. One more time. Yo, say go Signif, go Signif, go. Go Signif, go Signif, go.